Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is focusing on my usual everyday foundation slash contour routine. I thought I would do this for those of you who are just starting off in makeup and don't really know what to do. So if you want to learn how to do this, then just keep on watching. So firstly, what I'm doing is I'm going to prime my face with the Nivea Express Hydration Primer, and I'm just applying that all over using a little number 7 stippling brush. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my MAC strobe cream, just using the same brush, and I'm just applying that to the highest points of my face, so the areas where I would highlight. I love this because it literally makes your face nice and radiant once your foundation's applied, and it just gives you that extra bit of glow before you put your actual highlighter on. Oh my god, is there a need for how loud they are upstairs? The next thing that I'm using is the number 7 airbrush away primer, and I'm just using this applying this with my fingers just around the areas where most of my pores would be. This is absolutely amazing. It makes your skin look absolutely flawless, and it literally creates a perfect base before you apply your foundation, so you need this. So I'm now going to end with the Urban Decay All-Nighter for my foundation in the shade 4.5, and I'm using a little kabuki foundation brush to apply it. So what I'm doing is I'm just patting it onto my face first rather than swiping. So what I love about kabuki foundation brushes is that when you put your foundation on top of it, the foundation sits on top of the bristles and it doesn't get sucked in the way it would with a beauty blender or anything. I would only ever use a beauty blender if I am doing concealer underneath my eyes and stuff like that. So you need to get one of these brushes if you don't already own one. So I'm now going in with the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade L3 Warm, and I'm just applying this underneath my eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and on my smile lines. So basically fucking concealing half of my face, as you do. And I'm now just bouncing that into my skin using a damp beauty blender. The only thing about beauty blenders, girls, if you find that it's actually scraping away your concealer and foundation rather than like stippling it into your skin, it's because you have it too damp. So make sure that all the excess water is squeezed out of it before you start applying your concealer. And now I'm just using whatever's left on the beauty blender, just putting it on the lids of my eyes just to take away any of the little redness or veins or whatever you want to call them, just because I haven't filled my eyebrows in the day because I recently just got them done, so my lids need a little bit of coverage, know what I'm saying? And now I'm just going back in one last time with no extra product on my foundation brush, just making sure that everything is nice and blended together. I'm now using the RCMA no colour powder, and to apply that I'm using a Inglot 4SS brush. I'm just applying this to the areas where I would crease the most, so underneath my eyes, on my forehead, around my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin and around my smile line, so basically everywhere where I put concealer. I'm now going to go in and highlight my face using the Anastasia Nicole Guerrieo Glow Kit, and I'm using the shade Glow Getter and the shade 143 mixed together, and I'm just applying that around the highest points of my cheekbones, just above my brow, just above the arch of my brow, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow and on my chin. So I'm going to bronze up my face now using the MAC Give Me Sun, and the brush I'm using to do so is the contour brush from one of Kira Daly's collections. I'm not too sure which collection it's from, but I will leave a link in the description box below to where you can go and view all her collections. So I'm literally just going from the corner of my ear to the corner of my mouth and then taking that up round onto my forehead. You're probably wondering why the fuck did she highlight first? If you are someone who was once like me and struggled on a daily basis with getting my contour not to look muddy, this is why. Like, once I applied highlighter first, it literally did most of the blending for me. So if you're a girl or boy who struggles with their contouring, then definitely try this and let me know how you get on, because I promise you it will literally change your fucking life. So literally just bronzing underneath my jawline now. I'm not going to OTT with a bronzer of the day simply because I'm already dark with the tan and stuff and I don't want to look like a fucking Oompa Loompa. So I'm just doing the same on the other side. I'm just taking it from the corner of my ear down to the corner of my mouth, taking it up around my temple and onto my forehead. Whatever's left, I'm just taking it under my jaw and just around the sides of my nose. So I am now using the Anastasia Beverly held Java from the powdered contour kit, and I am just using the same brush to apply so I'm taking the contour shade from the corner of my mouth down the corner of my ear to the corner of my mouth. Sorry, it was really hard to say there. So always remember, girls, your contour from the corner of the ear to the corner of the mouth. And just whatever's left, I'm just applying that around the areas where I bronzed up my wee face, or should I say my big fucking face. Sorry, I'm like really swearing a lot today, don't know why. So I'm now using MAC Warm So Blush, and I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheeks, blending it up into my contour using the blusher brush from the same collection where the Kira Daly contour brush comes from. But I forget, so I will leave it linked in the description below. So I'm now lining my lips, and it honestly does not say the shade on here, but this is from Inglot and it is very, very similar to MAC Whirl. So if you have that, then that's completely gone. There literally doesn't say a shade name here. And I'm now going in with a little gloss from Peaches and Cream called Fudge. I love these glosses because they're not tacky, they're not sticky or anything, and they're dead comfortable to wear. You also get 5 of the Peaches lip glosses for £20, which is a total bargain. I'm loving gloss lips now over matte lips, especially for summertime. So now what I'm doing is I'm just taking a little fluffy brush and just using that same Give Me Sun bronzer from MAC just to put a little something on the eyes, just so they don't look completely bare. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of mascara, and that is us finished the entire look. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Everything that I've used, brushes, products, will all be listed in the description box below as usual, along with all my other social media. I hope that this look will benefit those of you in the long run, and I would love to see your recreations. So until next time, bye.